Hi class,
Hi.
welcome back. We have a new thing to do. We will be analyzing retention a little bit. Retention is a very important stage of the funnel. It's practically where your money is.
Yeah.
And don't take our word for it. Let's go to Google Analytics of our Google Merchandise Store and see that for ourselves. Jure?
Yeah, actually, when we check the Google Analytics, firstly it opens up like here on the audience side, and here we can check how many visitors we have, and let's analyze last, uh, what can we do, like last 30 days and apply it. And then if we go to behavior and click new versus returning, what are we discovering right now? We want to know if our new visitors are converting or our returning visitors are converting. So actually here we can see that the 78% of our users are the new visitors, but on the other side they are generating just 26% of the revenue, and on the other side the returning visitors, the 21%, are generating 73%. Maya, what do you think?
um, I think the majority of marketers don't realize that.
Yeah.
Because I see my colleagues, they are all the time obsessed with new user acquisition,
Yeah.
just like how to attract consumers, how much are we paying for them, what's the cost per purchase. They're calculating like cost per conversion from Facebook ads or whatever.
Yeah.
To determine it there. But the fun and the money is where the returning visitors are. And I mean, also in terms of brand loyalty, if somebody is already convinced and has trust you, had a good experience with you, with shopping with you so far, people spend too little time just thinking and optimizing for their loyal customer base.
Yeah.
And this is something that I try to say again and again. Like, don't just think how to acquire new customers, think how to treat the existing one. And by treating, I just don't mean just like, selling them other stuff, cross-selling them, but to really build a relationship with them, ideally a community of ambassadors that are passionate for your brand, and they are most likely to be your best marketing engine if word of mouth really takes off. But more about it in the continuation. So I believe what Jure and I were talking about here is LTV, or the lifetime value.
Yeah, actually the lifetime value, because the most brands or companies actually don't realize that this is where the money is, because when you actually sell the first product, the journey actually begins, because there you can actually see that after the first sale you got the customers information, you got their email, their telephone number, you got also the remarketing pixel where you can actually target them with Google ads, Facebook ads on Instagram, LinkedIn. But on the other side, Maya is just showing you so how you can actually also contact them and also try to resell them again and again by email, SMS marketing, Viber, WhatsApp, and everything. So it's really important to actually value the contact, and also to contact the customers on many different levels.
Exactly. So for example, I was shopping at Google Merchandise Store, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say it because last time we did this, you were like, who would do that? It's so illogical. But yeah, I really like the blend, so why not? I purchased a little bit of an items here, and so far I never got their email. It's not as if I would be the most keen person to get emails from, but you see that from some of the e-commerce sites that I like to shop with, I do have like daily or weekly emails, and this is how I get to maintain in loop with them. And I really like those emails because they are very much personalized. So the last time I was buying parka, meaning like one jacket, one waterproof jacket to take the dog out. And you see like in this newsletter that it's all about garments, outdoor garments, and it feels like they know me, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's actually important to not just take the contact number or email. It's really important to actually understand what the customer bought from you. So, and then show them the Connect product. What did you, for example, what did you buy on Google?
So I bought like one t-shirt and one hoodie.
Okay, but would you actually buy if they send you an email like 1 month later that that you are loyal customers and one of their loyal customer, and they give you 20% discount or 50% discount on, let's say, another hoodie or pants or
Absolutely,
accessories? Yeah.
absolutely. You saying that just like gets me excited immediately. But on the other hand, I mean, personalization is really important because, for example, if I got offer for some baby wear or something like that
Yeah.
that I don't have the need for, or some category that is like completely off for me. For example, one good example would be here in Google Merchandise Store, you have 3 or 4 brands. So you have Google, you have Android, you have YouTube, and I think Waze. But nevertheless, if they have this information that I'm only checking for Google Merch, it would be a waste of space to just like send me an email with YouTube t-shirts if I haven't viewed the one single product with that. They could just conclude that I'm apparently not interested in that specific sub-brand. What is very good about emails is that you don't have to pay for them again. And what I mean by that is when you are dealing with ads, and you have
Yeah.
retargeting and stuff like that, you have to pay again for customers that you have already paid for in
Yeah,
terms
the-
of advertising,
mhm.
right?
And then it's really hard actually to calculate what is your cost per purchase on a product level or on that level, because if you are using remarketing and let's say your maximum cost per purchase is around $10, and if you use remarketing and the cost per purchase is actually $10, you don't necessarily are making good investment, because on the other hand you also need the the campaigns that will drive you the new traffic. So it's really important to understand the whole picture, and I'm really into emails, SMS and everything to actually get to the customer as cheap as possible, because we have their contact, and it's really cheaper to actually contact or show him the relevant product with, let's say, email marketing.
Yeah, plus they like us. They have already expressed interest to our brand. They appreciate our offer apparently. So we have a much higher success rate usually with those channels than we do if we are just like spreading ads to everybody in the universe and seeing what we will catch. So yeah, this is why email marketing is extremely important. Do you remember when we are analyzing Stella's page,
Yeah.
Equa, and we found MailLite there
Yeah, yeah,
for email marketing automation?
yeah.
Do you want to show some sites for email marketing automation and maybe like talk a little bit about some opportunities that we can send email to folks?
Okay, so did you think about actually what the tools or?
Yeah, let's just start by showing them the how to say, the purchase flow, so that we will see the cart abandonment and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, we can check it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here if we go to e-commerce, and if we click on shopping behavior, here we can actually see that the percentage of all sessions, the the visitors that actually did no shopping activity on your site. Then the next step is actually the sessions with the product view. So, and of those, actually 67% don't add to cart, and the ones that add to cart, actually 63% abandon the cart. Here is actually your first opportunity. Here, so your visitor or your potential customer is actually interested in buying a product. So here we can actually send him cart
Him or
abandonment, yeah, him or her, sorry for that, actually an email for the cart abandoner with, let's say, an extra discount, or just to say that the stock on this product is running really low, so they need to hurry up to get the product. And also lower the funnel when actually a person wants to check out, so they are typing in their information and they leave the abandonment. This is even the more hotter the hotter audience for you. And when actually a person make a transaction, it's really important to make a post-purchase flow. What I mean by post-purchase flow is actually not just send him or her an email or messenger about thank you for your purchase and an invoice, but it's also really important to actually to start showing him or her new product that are connected to the product that actually one customer buy. For example, if you buy a t-shirt, it wouldn't be okay to let the program, let's say MailerLite or MailChimp or something like that, to know, okay, if one person buy this product, send him or her an email 2 weeks or 1 month after about the special discount for hoodies. And then not just stop there, but continue, then send him another email in the next 2 weeks. It's really important to actually not be very frequent, because actually sometimes it takes like 7 to 10 days for the customers actually to get the product.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and they need to try it, but then I think the marketing strategy for branding takes place, because first, when you actually first sell the product, it's all about the sales, it's about the acquisition, it's how much you actually pay for one transaction, and then on the continue of the process is about the branding side, so how you can actually make sure that one is satisfied with the product and how you actually can sell him again the connected product.
Yeah, and the same is like if you have software as a service or any technology product per se. We place a lot of efforts into email acquisition. So as soon as we have an email, we have an opportunity to directly talk to a person. Usually we know that person by name and last name, or whatever data did we capture when we were asking for an email. This is why like e-commerce is willing to give you 10% off the entire purchase for you to just like, you know, subscribe to their newsletter when you first come to their website. But wherever we collect emails, there is a reason for it. And usually email is the first conversion that we have on a landing page. This is the first thing that we can do in our relationship with a customer. We won't be diving into customer journey in this course a lot, but you should for now just remember that email is not that, it's far from that, and that it's still your job to do optimize an email campaign, which is called the drip campaign usually when we are dealing with tech products. Also in e-commerce, you could be sending those email sequences as well.
Okay, maybe I can add also something. I actually am in charge, also the CMO, but not in the same country, on e-commerce company, and actually our biggest advantage for the customer retention is on email marketing and also on Facebook ads, because when actually one person is buying from us, then we are showing him the different products, and we actually are running the remarketing campaigns for the customers that actually bought in the last 6 months. Why? Because actually the other companies say, why are you running such a long period of time of remarketing for buyers? They are not going to buy from you. But our biggest advantage is that actually on weekly basis we are adding new product. So practically we are showing him always something new, and the cost per purchases is like 50% lower than on the new buyers.
Great stuff. And you learn that by doing experiments.
Yeah, for sure. So thank you very much for your patience.
Yeah, we extended it a little bit.
Yeah.
You say attention, not patience.
Oh, come on.
No, but that's cool. That's cool.